How's everybody doing today? Hey, y'all! With my little pillar. I hope everybody's doing very, very well. Well, I am going to do a tutorial on the Cheekathon today, and I also want to do a reminder to you about the contest, because by tomorrow, hopefully, I will have gotten the final thing, which is a Chanel item. And I'm going to re-show you what all I landed on with what will go in the bag. And it's not all going to fit in either bag, so I've got to figure out, am I going to use this one or am I going to use this one? This was the original, but some of you said you like this one, so comment below which one of the bags do you think that I should use for the main winner. That might imply there's a secondary winner. And then also I did a video showing you guys that I'm gonna also have a spiritual minded more contest, because it's gonna be you win a Bible and a devotional and some CDs and jewelry and things like that. So I'll be on the lookout for that. When it's, well, matter of fact, I'll try to link it below. I'll link both contests below, because by the time I get my final Chanel item, I am trying to get all this stuff moved out of here. I look like a store in this room, so I want to get it out of here. So some of you may be looking at me going, you look a little different today, Bethy, and I have something on my skin right there. Well, don't I have a makeup wipe somewhere? You always should. Whenever you're shooting a makeup thing. Why is it in the other room? All my stuff's in the other room. Hold on. Here it is. This will be in one of the makeup pouch winners, and that was these L'Oreal makeup wipes. That's what I call them. They're L'Oreal Revitalift, and it's the Radiant Smoothing Wet Cleansing Towelettes. This is the one. It comes with this little thing on the bottom. I think it's to sit them up instead of having them lay them like that. They go to the trouble to sit them up to look at you. That's just classy. It really is. Anyway, it is red and gold, if that helps you notice it on, because there's so many. And in the L'Oreal section, I think this is their only wipe. And you guys, it really does work good. I don't think anything works good as a MAC wipe on, like, waterproof. But these work really good. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it makes you want to, oh, hello, I can't do this with glasses. See? I'm thankful for glasses, don't get me wrong. There goes the lid to my camera. That's not cool at all. Alright, but anyway, yeah, I'm thankful. Let me see what this little makeup thingy is on the edge of my eyes. Let's just clean them up real good before we start. Just make sure I don't have any leftover anything on my face, even though I've already cleaned it. Okay. So, wasn't it funny the other day when I was doing a makeup tutorial and I had just sprayed some of that shiny stuff, and it just like solidified. My husband was sitting there holding a little sign trying to say, hey, I think they can see that there's white gook in your hair. And it was white gook. It was awful. It was that quencher stuff, y'all. It may be good for your hair, but that was pretty gross that it solidifies like this. And honestly, it may just be the sprayer didn't work good. Anyway, so the first thing I got to do is put on some, hello. What did I do with all my stuff? It's in the other room. How many other YouTubers do you know that are this? Oh, there's the lid to my camera. Found it. Yay. That's unprepared. Okay. So y'all know that my dressing area is down the hall off my bedroom, in the bathroom area, my boudoir. And therefore, I bring stuff in here to do in this little, this is that Lancome gift bag, which I really like. It's mesh, it's lightweight, blah, 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 blah. And I want to put on my regular stuff that I like to put on, which is I had too much stuff. Y'all ever been bound by your stuff? You know, Jesus said, don't be so bound by your stuff. Don't have so much stuff. You'll be a burden to it, a slave to it. It'll own you. That's what my friend at work says. She says, if you have stuff, especially live stuff, it'll own you. You always have to maintain stuff. Dust it, if nothing else. And if it eats and poops, it's even more work. She doesn't like having dogs. I don't know if I'd want to live if I didn't have a dog. I had a dog my whole life. Alright, so I'm going to start with Ultra Correction Line Repair. This is the anti-wrinkle cream. This is older. I don't even know if you can get it. I had to get it on Amazon to even find it. I put one little squirt on my finger, and then I transfer it to the other one, and I go under my eyes. And this is just, it does help hydrate a little bit and soften. I do notice when I don't, this is the test of a product, isn't it? I notice when I don't wear it that my eyes seem drier, more baggy. So I don't know if it's just something as simple as caffeine or what it is, but you know, look it up if you want to, but there's really no point because it's not really available anymore. I would go ahead, and I do like Chanel products for the eyes, and I like Bobbi Brown. And look it all up of what's in it. These guys, you know, they have scientists that are paid lots of money to make you look better. Okay, and this is the Chanel Le Lift Creamerie. Y'all know I have been using this for years, and I would say at least 2, maybe more. And it is expensive, but it's the only thing I really like under my makeup. I have tried this IT Cosmetics primer, which has all kinds of good stuff in it. It's a little on the herbally side because it does have essential oils in it, but all those things are really good for your skin. But still, just hands down, this is my favorite. Again, I take it out with the back of my nail, put it on the other finger, and then kind of squish it to the other fingers where we learned how to squish last time, and get it good and warmed up. And it just goes further when you emulsify it like that. And here's the thing I love about this is it does not, it sinks into your skin so quickly. I feel so much more moisturized, but I'm not ever greasy, and it doesn't ever make my makeup sit on top of my face. You know, it within seconds it's already into my skin, and it doesn't, like, if I get really hot outside, I don't get that. Some products later, if you get hot or something, or even if you don't, it like it feels sweaty or like there's something under your makeup. It feels gross. How y'all doing? Are you having a good day? I know. You're wishing I would just hurry up with my makeup. So, remember, always shake the bottom, get it off the bottom. This has a mixing pearl or bead or whatever in it. And it is my famous Perfection Lumiere. I always have to look at this. Why is that? Because it's so long. Perfection Lumiere Velvet Foundation, and it has a SPF of 15. It's a smooth effect makeup, meaning it's matte finish, and I'm 22 beige rose, I think it is. There's also a 12 beige rose, and I don't know what that difference is. All I know is this, there's always little dust and hairs and particles in the air, so I always kind of like knock off even the brush, even though this has been sitting in a encased brush case. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, this is the Velvet Luxe Buffing Foundation Brush in 301. I am thinking about getting the Chanel one just to see if it's all that. I do one little line, and I start on my cheeks and going all the way out. And as you can see, I'm kind of mashing it in as I smooth it. And then I go right here where you have so much as you get older, age spots. They're usually right around your jawline and the back of your face. They're not necessarily in the front till you get a little older. And so once I get that good, then I start smoothing it together in little circular motions. And I am pressing down rather hard, and I'm kind of beating this in as well. It's kind of a combination between brushing it on and patting it on kind of hard. And it's just like you do with the Beauty Blender. What it's really doing is patting the makeup down into your pores. And the reason you wet those things usually is because then it kind of seals it back. You know, kind of makes it stay there. Sorry. And I'm just making sure I get either side of my nose, right up at my brow. And I am swooshing just real quickly under my eye because I'm not really wearing a lot of under eye concealer right now. Remember to get your jawline by going like that. goes in right back at your ears and then down your neck. Just blend it out. And really, you don't have to blend it out a lot if you've got the right color. If you don't have the right color and you try to blend it out, your face looks one color, your neck looks another, or either your face and neck look another a color, and everything else looks different. So now I'm using my makeup wipe to kind of cleanse off the brush. And that just kind of helps keep it clean as you go, and then I kind of tap it out to keep moisture out of it, and then I kind of reshape it real quick, wrapping my finger around it and put it back. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and do eyes, but I'm going to do it a weird way today. I am going to put on my IT Cosmetics gel liner, and as you can see, I can really, if I was close enough to see in this mirror, I'm too far from it, but I really can do this in one swoop. And it's done. This is the best crayon liner. You don't have to, it's a scroll up, so you don't have to carry a sharpener and mess with all the junk that falls out. It goes on smoothly, it stays on, it's a gel base, so it doesn't tug at all, and it stays put. I also do enjoy my Chanel Stilo long-lasting eyeliner as well. It doesn't go on quite as smooth or quite as black and thick. So it just depends on the look you're looking for. I would use either one of those, but my favorite is the, what am I trying to say? IT. I lucked out. I don't know why I did not have this handy, but this is my Chanel Inimitable mascara. Y'all know I've also really enjoyed this #2 mascara. It's the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal and Waterproof. And this is drugstore and this is department store, and I think they're both great. This is obviously cheaper, but nothing beats my Chanel. And I always put it between my legs just because it's nice and warm. I know you're thinking, what? Just between your thighs. It's warm there, and it can be warming while you're sitting alone. Otherwise, it might look a little funny.